Welcome to another edition of Positions of Strength. I'm Jared Johnson, and today I'm going to be talking about special teams. That's right, special teams. One of the least talked about yet, most important aspects to a football team. And, I've already talked about inside linebacker and tight ends being position groups of strength for Texas Tech. But I really think special teams, which were a big strength last year, will be once again this upcoming season. First off, I want to give a lot of love to Kenny Perry, the assistant coach in charge of special teams. He's also in charge of the running backs. And, you can make an easy argument that running backs and special teams were the two strengths of the team last season, or the best position groups. And he's got a lot of talent to work with coming back this season. You did lose your All-American punter. That is a thing, but you bring in Jack Burgess from Weber State, who averaged over 44 yards per punt. I don't know about his hang time. I don't know if he could compete with Austin McNamara and some of the numbers McNamara put up in his time at Texas Tech, but 44 yards, in terms of over 2 seasons, if he can duplicate that and the hang time isn't terrible, then that should be good enough with Texas Tech's coverage units, which were very good last year. I see no reason for them not to replicate that success this upcoming season. I don't want to jinx it, but the depth has only improved quite honestly, on the roster, which usually improves your coverage units as well. The speed and depth has improved slightly, in my opinion. So that should translate with a proven coach into good coverage units as well. And now you go to Dre McCray, who I'm just now mentioning. He was preseason first team all Big 12 kick and punt returner. So there'll be some other guys in the mix, a kick returner, probably punt returner too. I'll be interested to see if true freshman Micah Hudson gets a shot at returning some kicks or punts. Josh Kelly I saw in the mix there during spring ball as well. But having a all Big 12 caliber return man certainly doesn't hurt anything in Dre McCray. Then you go to the actual kicking game, the place kicker and kickoff specialist, and you return both your guys. Gino Garcia last year struggled in the season opener against Wyoming. There were a couple of things that played into that, but there's no doubt he struggled. He missed some kicks he probably should have made. But for the rest of the season, he was pretty dang good, pretty solid, consistent. He finished 16 of 22 on the season in terms of field goal attempts. Again, that number skewed from after missing a couple of kicks against Wyoming in the opener. He was 40 of 40 on extra points, so solid. Gino Garcia was solid. He has a strong leg as well, so that's good. But Reese Burkhardt, the kickoff specialist, there's never been any doubt about how big of a leg he has. He's a very good kickoff specialist. I don't have the numbers in front of me or off the top of my head in terms of how many touchbacks he had and percentage, but it was solid. It was very good. And then he's apparently become more consistent in terms of as a place kicker, because he was strong throughout spring. And then even in the spring game, we saw it as media folk in those in attendance, where he kicked, I can't remember exactly what it was, 40-something plus pressure kick to send the spring game into overtime, and then he kicked the game winner. They have a good problem, which is a kicking competition. You have 2 kickers you believe can go in and get the job done for you right off the bat there with strong legs. So I really like Texas Tech special teams unit as a whole. Coverage units, again, I expect to be solid. Burgess seems like a solid punter replacing McNamara. You have an all Big 12 caliber return man in Dre McCray. And then 2 kickers I really like with big legs, who they only seem to be improving their consistency. So I expect special teams to be a strength once again for the Red Raiders in 2024. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.